Punk revival design graphics become more popular in contemporary graphics designs. This style is characterized by both high contrast graphics, typography, and illustrations that draw inspiration from the punk aesthetics of the 1970s and 1980s. They create a punk revival design graphics. You could experiment with distressed textures, bold and unconventional color palettes, and expressive typography. You might also consider incorporating iconic punk symbols such as safety pins, mohawks, or studded leather jackets into your style. Today we're gonna talk about punk revival in graphic design, a comprehensive evaluation. This topic is from idasnet.co.in by Maynak Biswas. When the punk movement happened in the 1970s, people mistook it to be just another youth movement that was trying to rebel against existing norms. Others confused it with a working class subculture that promoted violent and mediocre thinking. People were of course mistaken. The history of punk movement. The punk movement was reaction to existing artists' sensibilities, which included an elitist attitude among the design and art community. Punk identified with the common and the working class and tried to rebel against the oppressive elitism of upper classes. Artistically, it was postmodernism, and this case, just like postmodernism, punk was a reaction against modernism, standards, and propriety. While punk music was just one aspect of the punk movement, a larger part of the punk movement consisted of graphic design. Typography in particular came to be influenced by punk ideas. For instance, the DIY nature of many bands' album covers, including that of the Sex Pistols, was an initial reflection of what the punk movement was doing to graphic design. Today, punk revival is happening in a slow yet steady manner. Most graphic designers agree that a lot of emphasis is given to couplet typography, being perfect, being trustworthy, and other platitudes. What the punk revival is going to do to graphic design is something that most people do not understand. Is this article that I try to see how you yourself can be a part of the punk revival movement in graphic design. Kids was deliberately and professionally produced bad art. This provided a sense of satire and cynical posture by taking stand against professional art. Likewise, you might want to create kites yourself when you try to create graphics. Of course, this has to be discussed with your client, and if the client is a creative type, when they will probably want to experiment with kits for the sake of art is good, but actual cats isn't. Retro design. In the perfectionist world that we live today, graphic design techniques that were in vogue a few years ago get out of fashion within no time. Why not challenge time norms by reviving retro internet fonts and designs? Create graphic works that reflect the initial days of the internet, probably from the 1990s. It brings back a sense of nostalgia while trying to rebel existing norms. It might sound funny, but retro can be very rebellious. Not everyone expects to see something from the 1990s, especially when we are moving the whole thing towards future at breakneck speed. Shocking design. In today's hyper-connected world, it is becoming increasingly difficult for graphic designers to shock their viewers. A little brainstorming and a loosening up of your own professional inhibitions might help you create something shocking. Shock yourself before you're trying to shock someone else. However, shocking does not mean offending people. Do not ever try to offend anyone with your professional work. That just doesn't work. College. Combine various forms of graphics to create something unique. Take parts of designs from previous projects that were not sold and try to make a collage of your professional features. That end result can actually be something very successful. Collages are very artistic and very common meanings that we didn't even intend to in the beginning. Imping collage to graphic design can have a very surprising result when the project is complete. It is never a bad idea to be experimental if the client is willing to be experimental as well. If you are a graphic designer who is looking for various options to be different and trying to carve out a niche for yourself, you might want to read a lot about history of punk movement. It is very surprising movement with a lot of inspiration for those who are seriously into creating art, be it a graphic designer or music or painting. If your clients are a creative type and are looking for ways to be different themselves, have a word with them and inquire if they are willing to engage in some popular Bible techniques. Changes or it might even help your client to become successful because of attention your graphics design is going to give them. Overall goal of the Park Revival design graphics is to evoke the rebellious and anarchic spirit while still maintaining a sense of humor and playfulness. So don't be afraid to push boundaries and experiment with different styles and techniques until you find something that really resonates with you.